and welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting my first episode of Herbalism 101. So before we get started into what we're actually doing in today's video, I do want to touch base on what exactly is herbalism. Some people may not know. So, what is herbalism? Well, herbalism is the study of botanicals, their actions, energies, uses, and indications, their actions on the human body and environment as a whole, and the environment they affect or they are affected by. Now, if you don't know what energies, actions, things like that are, that is what we will be talking about in today's video. So if you notice, in a few of my videos, I have maybe forgotten a few terms. I tend to do that. So not only do I want to make myself accountable and remember the terms for herbalism, I do also want to just kind of give you guys a run through of what terms I will be using in my videos, so that way you're not wondering what I'm talking about. Also, because I am not the best at pronouncing words, I am also going to use my friend YouTube to find the videos that pronounces the words for us. So let me do that. So the first term you will probably hear me use frequently, especially when I start my tea making videos, will be infusions and decoctions. Now, I don't think I'm pronouncing decoctions right, so let us see.
Decoction.
Okay, so I am pronouncing it right. Alright, infusions are teas made with the leaves and or petals, whereas decoctions are made with the roots and more fibrous parts of the plant. They are also brewed or steeped two different ways. Teas are a little bit more easy. You may obviously already know. Follow the temperature, boil some water, steep the herbs for however long, and you're good to go. However, decoctions are a little bit more of a process. You do have to, I believe, simmer the roots and then boil them, let them sit overnight. I will get into decoctions in another video when I actually make the decoctions. That way I can explain it a little better. Decoctions are used with roots and more fibrous parts of the plant and take a little longer to make, whereas teas are made with the petals and leaves and are usually a little quicker to make. The next terms you will hear me use often, especially in my medicine or tincture videos, or really any video I will be making for crafting, are parts. Now, parts isn't a general measurement, but if you are reading a recipe, you will see that it says maybe 3 parts ginger to 2 parts elderberry, or 3 parts elderberry to 1 part ginger, what have you. So what that means is, depending on what size jar you're going to use for your maceration or your concoction, it will be the measurement. But say you want to fill a jar up and you're going to be using 2 cups of elderberry. Say you want that 2 cups to be 1 part. So you put 2 cups of elderberry in the jar, and then you want half a part to be of ginger, so then you put 1 cup in the jar, or vice versa. So it really just depends on what measurement you are using and how much of it you decide, if that makes sense. I'm really horrible at explanations. I have horrible ADHD, and it really causes a hard way to communicate. Anyways, so yeah, you'll hear me usually say parts. Since I normally use those small mason jar glasses, I use teaspoons or tablespoons, so my parts will always be in that general measurement. When I use bigger jars, I will obviously state I'm using a bigger jar, so I'm using bigger measurements. The next term we have is what I believe is pronounced as menstruum, which I might be wrong because that sounds weird, or solvent, which I also might be pronouncing wrong. So let us see. That's not how you spell a word.
Menstruum. Menstruum. Menstruum.
So this has 2 U's in it, and I typed it with 1 U. So I don't know if it's menstruum or menstruum. Someone please correct me there, because Herbal Academy has it spelled with 1 U, so please correct me. And then the next one is solvent, which I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong.
Solvent.
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 So, your menstruum or menstruum and your solvent are the liquids you use to extract the goodness, because we haven't hit that term yet, the goodness that you want to get out of your herbs or roots. So basically just the liquid you want to use as the extraction. That can be alcohol, 80 proof. Some people use 100 proof, but alcohol, glycerin, honey, water, and what was the other one? Forgot. Anyways, our next term that you will hear will be active constituents. Again, let us check out and see.
And separate white light into
Constituent. Now, what an active constituent is, it is the molecule in the herb or botanical that has the effect to alter the human body. So basically, the action in which you want to use. So it's basically what you want to extract out into your tincture or tea or medicine, and what you want to go into the body and help with the problem. The next one is herbal actions. Herbal actions refer to the specific effect that the herbs have on the body. Herbs can actually have many different types of actions, so you will want to use the action that has the opposite effect on what's going on with your body. Our next word is garbling. Let us see. Garbling. Not garbling. Garbling.
Garbling.
I corrected my own self. So it's garbling. Garbling is the act of separating the useful parts of the plant from the non-useful parts of the plant. So basically just picking the leaves, the petals, the appropriate roots that you want to use, because not all herbs have useful roots. But yeah, basically just separating the plant. Good. Useful and good. Useless. Our next word is Marc, which I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing wrong. What it is, though, is the waste after a maceration. So the wasted herb or pulp after your maceration that you would just generally toss into compost or wherever you toss it. So let's look what this word is. How to pronounce it? Sure, it's Marc. M-A-R-C.
Marc.
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 Really simple. Just wanted to make sure. You never know. The English language is quite peculiar. Read and read are spelled the same way. So you never know. Gotta double check. Next one is what I believe looks like precipitation. Precipitate, right? Sounds
Precipitate.
like it would be in relation to precipitation. Precipitate is the solids that form at the base of a solution. So what I would assume would be the best example is the, I don't know if you can see it, but that stuff that like settles at the bottom of your apple cider vinegar. That's why you want to shake it. That's what I believe precipitate is. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But our next word is proof and percentage. Proof is the alcoholic proof, and percentage is usually half of that. So best example is if you get a 80 proof bottle of vodka, it has 40% alcohol in it. If you get a 100 proof bottle of vodka, it has 50% alcohol in it. And so on and so forth. You get the gist. Currently, those are the terminologies I have gone over so far in my studies. I am currently I'm about to be on lesson 4, I believe, or lesson 5. I'm about to be on unit 4 of my introductory course with Herbal Academy, so I am sure I will learn more terminology. When I do, I will do a part 2 video to this if need be. I'm almost done with my introductory course, and I do plan on moving to the next course hopefully soon after. If not, I might have to give it a little bit of time, but I am very pleased with the knowledge I am learning in the course thus far. I have ordered a tea set. I haven't taken the tea making course that they do offer, but they do have a short lesson on making tea in the introductory course to herbalism, which is their first course. So I got myself a proper tea set. I do want to get a big actual tea kettle, but I got one of the tiny little ones with the cute little bowl cups. I will get one of those water trays as well because it didn't come with one. But I will start doing videos on tea making, and I hope if that interests anyone, you hit that subscribe button to catch those. I do take video topic requests and answer questions, so if you do have any questions, please do comment them down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!